Hey guys. It has just started thundering here, so with the internet around here the way it is, if I get knocked off, then I'll have to pick this back up at some other time. But hopefully, I'm just going to read a short story, very short one tonight. We'll just get in and out of here with a laugh or two and be on our way before it gets bad. Um, Today was another day in our quarantine and our new normal. But I think my day went really well because I received a shipment from Sam's today, and in it was a Sam's Club pack of Charmin toilet paper. So one of my biggest fears is running out of toilet paper, and so this toilet paper shortage has stressed me out to no end. But thankfully today I got some Sam's Club Charmin toilet paper, and so like I'm king of the world right now. Going back to our humor for tonight and to get our mind off this virus, I read a story the other night about hot yoga and fitness and that sort of thing. So I thought I would go back to that and read the other story from my book, Bernadette Peters Hates Me, about gyms and fitness tonight. And then, and again, because it's short and we can just kind of get in and out. So this is called Arm Day at the Gym. I have a love-hate relationship with working out. I love the idea of pushing yourself to the limit and reaping benefits like those attitude-adjusting levels of endorphins, a chiseled chest and washboard abs, the knowledge of your body, your personal machine, that your personal machine is running clean and at peak levels that will keep you healthy and viable long into your golden years. The problem is I hate to sweat. And working out takes a lot of effort and desire and dedication. I like to think of myself as carefree and not overly aggressive or vigilant. I call this being laid back. Others like to call it lazy. Whatever. All I know is I don't like to exercise. The only thing from preventing me from becoming a man so fat he's offered his own reality show on TLC or seen on the evening news being saved from his bed with the help of a forklift and Richard Simmons is my vanity. I've long suspected underneath my layer or layers of baby fat is the body and face of Tom Cruise. We already have the same color hair and eyes. Honestly, I'm not sure what color his eyes are, but they make color contact, so it's no big deal if I need to change mine. And we both have big personalities. And I should say that when I wrote this, I was still dyeing my hair, so it was black at the time, like Tom's. But Tom probably dyes his hair too, so our hair probably is the same color. It's probably gray. In order to achieve this movie star handsome persona waiting to be uncovered, I've worked out in seemingly every gym in the southern United States. I've tried all types of facilities. The multi-level mega gym with neon and leotards everywhere to the small hometown gym that's more or less one guy's garage. Once I even tried a karate lesson gym, but discovered I discovered I bruised like a ripened peach and disliked pain even more than sweat. A particular gym in Ormond Beach, Florida, however, struck my eye. It seemed the type of place one could really find his inner Tom Cruise, a place where the support staff would encourage my Tom to come out and show the world his true self. Easy Body is a upscale, full-service gym that can give you a workout that you'll remember for days. They have personal nutritionists who consult you about your diet, and they have personal trainers who hold your hand and kick your butt every time you come into the place. I'm drawn to these fancy places like a moth to a flame. An Easy Body was both exclusive and successful, therefore assuring my membership. I was sure that with all this help and personal attention, have I mentioned how much I love attention? I would have a beach-ready body by swimsuit season. Of course, living in Florida, a place where it's always swimsuit season, gave me absolutely no time frame, so I couldn't fail. On my first workout, the first thing I notice about the gym is that while the trainers and nutritionists are friendly, the other members of the club are a little standoffish. Not ever being one to shy away from fitting in, I decide, along with unleashing my inner TC, I would win them over all within a couple of weeks. Soon my fellow easy bodyers would rise up from whatever weight machine the trainers had them on and yell, "Hey, Keith," when I walked into the facility. I just have a good feeling about this place. So time passes, and I am 2 weeks into the program now and can see no visible difference in my body when I examine it for changes in the bathroom mirror at work. I think I hear a muffled Tom Cruise-ish voice murmur to me, "Keep going." So I rush and finish up for the day and head straight from the office to my appointment with my trainer. When I walked onto the floor, I look around expectantly, but no one raised up from their workout to say hi. That was okay, all in due time. They'll all like me eventually. I head to the locker room to change clothes and get ready to sweat. While there, I decide, with all the pushing, pulling, and straining I was preparing to do, I should go ahead and prepare my body as well, if you know what I mean. There's no need in being even more uncomfortable when you are already bent over a machine lifting a weight with the back of your calves. So I head to the first bathroom stall to do my business. Before I go any further, let me assure you I was raised right, and I courtesy flush several times when conducting business in public. As I hop up, refreshed and ready to go, the automatic toilet flusher begins a final flush. My life turns into slow motion as the key to my brand new car falls out of my workout shorts and into the toilet bowl. "No!" I yell. Then I do it. I go in after it. The industrial flush was sucking the water out at a near bionic rate, and along with it the keys to my new car. While this process probably took a second or two, it seemed like an eternity. The good news is I was fast enough. My freakishly tiny hands finally came in useful for something, and I was able to slide my hand all the way into the hole that the toilet bowl that leads to who knows where. I grabbed hold of the key ring just as it entered that dark cave. My hand jammed into the opening. The bad news is when I gripped the key to save it, I had to make a fist. And in fist position, my tiny hand was too big to come out of the toilet hole. So here I am on my hands and knees in front of the toilet with my arm in the water, hand in the hole. If I let go, I'll lose my key, and if I don't, I can't get my hand out. Panic quickly ensues. I fight the urge to scream, and then I fight the urge to cry. I try opening the stall door, but in the awkward position I was in, there was no way to do it. I considered yelling for help, but no, this is a fancy gym, and I couldn't be seen this way if I ever wanted to fit in here. Tom Cruise would have never let himself be caught on his hands and knees in the stall of a men's room. In a minute or two, someone comes in to use the restroom. I hear him sidle up to one of the urinals beside the stall. I swallow all pride and say, "Hello, hi." My greeting is ignored, so I try again. "Hello, hi." A gruff, "Yeah," responds. I'm so happy and relieved and nervous that this man has acknowledged me that I just spill all the beans and ramble out my entire story to him. "Oh, thank goodness. Yes, sir. I was in here using the bathroom and I dropped my car key into the toilet while it was flushing. And, well, I went in after it and, well, now I have gotten my arm stuck in the toilet." I'm so relieved I would be saved after all. But instead of response, I hear nothing. Nada. Visions of the Ormond Beach Fire and Rescue Department cutting me out of this porcelain throne start clouding my sight. I start in again in case he didn't catch it all the first time, saying exactly the same thing, but in an octave higher and with more worry in my voice. The gruff voice cuts me off and says, "I heard you. What do you want me to do? Tell someone?" "No," I said with a little too much force. "I don't want to be seen this way by anyone. Not in this gym." I tell him I want him to help me get my arm out. Apparently, I say it with such conviction he is afraid to say no. Either that, or he now thinks he is a victim of a hidden camera prank show. He walks over to the stall and tries to push the door open. I explain to him that the door is locked because excuse me. I explain to him that the door is locked, and because I am on my hands and knees turned the wrong way, I can't get in a position to unlock it. In my panic state, I instruct this stranger his only option is climbing over the stall I'm sorry. I instructed this stranger his only option is climbing over into my stall from the neighboring one. After taking a deep breath, I hear the gruffy man enter the stall next door. Suddenly, I hear him grunt and stand on his toilet and look over the scene into my stall. I don't think he was totally convinced I was being truthful with him until he saw it for himself. "I'll be damned," he says. Then he flings one leg over the top of the divider wall between us. "Oh man, thank you so much." "Thank you," I praised. Yeah, let's just get this over." We then work like two men skilled in service of saving a brand new GMC Envoy key from the depths of a bathroom toilet. Our plan is brilliant, yet messy. He continually flushes the commode while I use the water as a lubricant to free my fist from the hole. Within 10 or so flushes, my arm is finally freed. The key is saved. I stumble to my feet, so happy to be out of the bathroom prison, I'm laughing and nearly crying. "Thanks," I say. And although we are still standing in the stall together, I think a hug is appropriate. But as I go in for the contact, the gruff man tears open the stall door and walks out. "Yep," he says, and then he was gone, just like Batman. I need to sit in the bathroom floor for a minute and collect myself. I'm soaking wet from top to bottom from the splattering of flushed water, and large purple and blue bruises are beginning to form on my forearm. Suddenly the horror of it all hits me square in the face, and I decide there's no coming back from this. Not at this place. I will never fit in at this snotty gym with its big, powerful, self-flushing toilets. I refuse to be known as bathroom boy or toilet grabber. Inner Tom Cruise will have to wait another day to emerge. I sling my gym bag over my shoulder, hold my head high, and march out of the restroom and through the main floor of the gym. My wet shoes make squishy noises all the way to my new car with my key in my bruised and swelling hand. As I discover that my soaked remote car door opener no longer works, I glance across the parking lot to a new Gold's Gym being built across the street. Lucky me, maybe my inner Tom Cruise is over there. And so that is the story of Arm Day at the gym. And one thing I did not put in here is when I finally got home that night and I told Andy about what had just happened and everything, he was just dumbfounded, and he said, "Why didn't you just call and I could have brought the spare key out. We have two exact keys for it." But at the time, you don't think about things like that. You go in for it. And I got it. So that's tonight's humor break, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those of you who've asked, Dad is doing great. He's at home, and he and Mom are in a self-imposed quarantine for 14 days, or maybe longer, depending on how his healing goes from his surgery. But they're doing great. Thanks for asking, and I hope you guys are doing great. And again, my reading was from my book, Bernadette Peters Hates Me, and it's from Humor Outcast Press. And if you guys have any requests or dedications, just holler at me and let me know. Or if you just want to have something to talk about while we're doing this one night, we can do that as well. So until tomorrow night, I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe, and I'll see you later.